This country has ripped itself apart for the last 5 or 6 years, and it continues to do so.
Since that Clairefontaine, let's go through France's record, right?
Yep.
They won it in 98.
Most successful
That's
country.
Right? Finalists in 2006.
Yep.
They won it in 2018.
Won the Euros in between.
Won the Euros in between. Finalists in 2022.
Most players across the top 5 leagues.
Every second player you see,
Yes.
like, you know, if
in the Champions League, always
100%.
the top or second.
So it's there. If you have the will and the vision, you know, it's quite simple. You make centres of excellence. Whether you make them a little bit less, and in each capital city, we have got a massive continent here in Australia, but you do that, and eventually you'll have teams doing well in the youth championships. For me, the big key is how they do in the World Cups.
He made that presentation 15 years ago.
So, like, that should have happened. If you said that day that this should happen in 5 years, I would have thought, okay, that's a pretty good goal.
It's a fight, this country. Has been for so long. 15 years ago he said it. I've been saying it for 2 decades. Over 100 years we celebrated last year of Australian football. We don't have a home. You just talked about France had this revolution. You're right, I was there, I was playing for Lens. And what did they do? They brought in all the greats, Emmy Jacquet at the very top, and ex-players. Where do our greatest ex-players live? They live in Europe. The trouble with development in this country is every country in the world for quite some time now have gone where we are under 17s, under 20s, under 23s. Now, in Southeast Asia, they have 15s, 16s, 17s, 18s, 19s, 20s, 21s, 22s, 23s.
Yep.
They've been doing that in Europe for about 5 or 6 years. Now Southeast Asia are doing it. What do you think they're going to do? They've passed us on that level. So this is what Graham Arnold and other coaches talk of. The 17s to the 20s to the 23s is the black hole. This is where we lose players. Can I tell you how far away we're doing it? It'd be quicker to get to the other side of the universe, which on new estimates from the James Webb Telescope is about 46.8 billion years wide. And travelling at the speed of light, that's how long it takes you to get there. Because this country has ripped itself apart for the last 5 or 6 years, and it continues to do so. They don't go together. What he says, what you say, should be heard in the highest echelons of Australian football, but guess what? It's not.
No one
and
listens.
all the other greats about them, Schwartzes, Neils, Kills, Vidukas, Moores, they're not here. Cahill runs Qatari football.
Yeah, that's true.
Why is he not running Australian football?